If you're totally over AI video creation fatigue and can't even deal with another game-changing breakthrough about one of these tools, girl, I feel you so hard. I was literally in the same boat until I found something that was actually helpful for creating the most satisfying content. I was this close to giving up on AI video tools completely after burning through way too much of my hard-earned money on platforms that were all hype and little substance. But then this one tool completely caught me off guard in the best way possible for creating those oddly satisfying knife-cutting videos that get millions of views. So over the next few minutes, I'm going to spill the tea on exactly what made me do a complete 180, walk you through the features that actually deliver on their promises for AI content. And honestly, this might just be the last AI video tool review you'll ever need to watch. Let me show you exactly what I mean by walking you through creating the most satisfying cutting videos that's gonna make you understand why this changes everything. Shall we dive in? First, we're heading over to OpenArt, and if you don't have an account yet, just click the link in my description because it literally takes like 30 seconds to set up. Once you're logged in, you'll see this clean, beautiful dashboard that doesn't overwhelm you with a million confusing buttons, like some other platforms. From the top navigation, I'm clicking on Videos, which brings up the AI video generator interface that's honestly so intuitive, even my mom could figure it out. Now, you'll notice there are several tabs here: text to video, image to video, elements to video, and audio. And we're starting with text to video because that's where the magic happens. Before we type anything though, and this is super important, make sure you're using the right video model. There's a drop-down near the top of the interface, and I'm selecting Google Veo 3, because like I said, it's seriously the best AI video model available anywhere right now, and OpenArt gives you access to it without having to pay any crazy fees. You'll also see other models in that drop-down like Kling 2.1 and Pixverse, which are great for certain types of content, but for ASMR and satisfying videos, Veo 3 is absolutely unmatched. The physics simulation and audio generation capabilities are just on another level. Now, let me show you how to create content that doesn't just look professional, but actually delivers those satisfying sounds and visuals that people will watch on repeat. I'm going to type in our first prompt for our gel orb cutting video, and I want you to pay attention to how specific I'm being, because this is what separates amateur ASMR content from stuff that actually goes viral. Here's what I'm typing: a cinematic macro shot of a chef's knife slicing slowly through a large translucent gel orb filled with suspended glowing particles. As the blade passes through, the orb jiggles and parts cleanly with a glossy, satisfying tear. The particles inside swirl and scatter briefly, glowing softly in amber and indigo tones. The background is a dark wooden kitchen with soft bokeh lights. 24 FPS, shallow depth of field, hyper-real textures, high contrast cinematic lighting. Did you notice how I'm including technical details like frame rate and depth of field? These aren't just fancy terms, they actually influence how Veo 3 generates your video. 24 FPS gives you that cinematic feel, and specifying hyper-real textures ensures you get those satisfying tactile details that make ASMR content so addictive. Now you might be thinking this is way too detailed, but trust me, babe, the more specific you are with your vision, the more incredible your ASMR results are going to be. I'm clicking generate, and this usually takes about 30 to 60 seconds, depending on server load, which is honestly lightning fast compared to the usual video production. And look at this result. The gel orb is absolutely perfect. The lighting creates those gorgeous reflections that ASMR viewers love, and the crystal clear quality makes you want to reach out and touch it. This is the kind of content that used to require professional macro lenses, studio lighting, and weeks of post-production work. And we just created it with one prompt in under a minute. Let's try one more. I'm typing a slow-motion tabletop shot of a rectangular block of amber-colored, crystallized honey being sliced by a heated blade. The honey block shimmers like glass, and delicate cracks appear before it splits cleanly with a sticky, slow pull. Thick golden threads stretch and snap between the two halves. Background is rustic and softly lit. Moody amber tones, soft glows, 24 FPS, hyper-detailed ASMR texture aesthetics. What I love about this is how Veo 3 understands not just the visual elements, but also the pacing and audio quality that makes ASMR content so addictive. The AI actually understands the physics of different materials and generates appropriate sounds. Honey sounds different from gel, which sounds different from soap. Veo 3 doesn't just apply generic cutting sounds. It creates audio that matches the specific material properties you describe. The slow approach of the knife, the perfect focus on the contact point, and that satisfying sound create exactly the kind of anticipation that keeps viewers glued to their screens. Let's keep going because this is actually really cool. Here's the prompt I'm using. A close-up shot of a translucent bar of artisan soap being peeled into a thin curl with a precision blade. The soap surface glistens with iridescent swirls, and the curled shaving coils gracefully, catching the warm backlight. The atmosphere is spa-like, serene and minimalist. Background includes out-of-focus candles and mist, 24 FPS, pastel color palette, cinematic softness, focus on satisfying texture motion. Honestly, just watching this makes me want to watch it on repeat immediately. The way the soap separates so cleanly, the perfect audio that Veo 3 handles automatically, it's giving major satisfying vibes in the best possible way. And babe, you can do this with literally every material. Let's rapid fire a few more so you can see just how satisfying this gets. A frozen bubble stack, a chocolate shell with lava, a frozen mango. As you can see, the results are absolutely gorgeous, and we created all these in under 10 minutes using Google Veo 3 through OpenArt, with perfect audio and realistic physics handled automatically. So if you're ready to create ASMR content that actually stands out in a sea of generic cutting videos, if you want to build a real brand around satisfying content that people will binge watch, and if you're tired of fighting with complicated tools that don't deliver the crispy, satisfying results you're looking for, then OpenArt with Google Veo 3 is honestly going to change everything for you. The link is in my description, and I promise you, once you see how effortless this is and how professional your ASMR results look, you're going to wonder why you waited so long to try it. And here's the best part. When you sign up through the link in the description, you can use my code ISA20 at checkout to get 20% off your first month or year, which not only saves you money, but also supports this channel so I can keep making helpful videos like this for you. Now go create something absolutely satisfying, and I can't wait to see the incredible ASMR content you come up with using these techniques. And if you want to see what else OpenArt can offer, check this video right here. See you in the next one.